Okay, y'all, back again. Let's talk about Botched Presents Plastic Surgery Rewind, airing still on Peacock. The finale was today, Wednesday, September 3rd. So let's talk about the finale. And so we have nine guests, and this is Michelle talking, the host, that came into the retreat to reverse their plastic. Nine, surgery obsessed guests who come to the retreat to reverse their plastic surgery, and the guests were confronted with their emotional baggage. Six guests have gone through the tunnel, and the and now we're gonna find out what the last three guests decided to do after going through the time tunnel. Now we go into the living room. We see that Burrell, Brielle, sorry, Kim Zolciak's daughter, from the Real Housewives of Atlanta, and Larissa. They have a group chat together with Alan, who is our favorite Irishman. And Alan says that Kim doesn't really respond back like that, but that's okay. Larissa says she feels good about her new breast and that she fears, posting on OnlyFans, and that now her new dream is to work on being a flight attendant. Brielle did get her under eye filler dissolved, but her skin ended up going loose, becoming loose, and she realized being natural is better, and she did had to do a lot of treatments just to get the tightness back in her skin. Sebastian removed the lump on his nose from the traumatic attack, and now because he said it was crooked, and he also had a deviated septum. Kathy, our 69-year-old baddie, who was a Playboy Mansion, was part of the Playboy Mansion, said the breast reduction, um, had a breast reduction, and she removed the bulbs, and then she decided to from the drain, and she sucked it into her mouth, which led her going into the hospital getting an infection. And Sebastian in his confessional was like, oh my god, that's gross. um and she said that she learned her lesson. Sebastian compliments Larissa's new booth, saying that it complements her body and her figure. Kathy shares her secret to healthy hair is that she uses her Bob battery operated boyfriend or her vibrator, and after she's done, self pleasuring, she massages it in her scalp. And again, the Alan was like, shocked by that in his confessionals. And uh, then we see Aubrey coming out. She did dye her hair red, and she got the lip filler dissolves. She says no matter what, her lips are always gonna be talking truthful ish. Then Jessica enters the rewind tunnel. We see that Jessica got her lips reduced. She ended up having to, because they had migrated, she ended up having to have surgery while she was awake to get the lips reduced. And now she said that she can talk with confidence. She still has a little tightness, so she can't smile yet, but she has dental show, and she's really happy about the results. Then Sophie exits the rewind tunnel with a BBL reduction post having two BBLs. She now at this point she is 2 months post op and post surgery, and Dr. Dubrow says within 5 months the swelling will go down, and now her booty is smaller and it's more proportionate to her body. Jessica decided not to reverse the BBL because she did have fears about scarring, and because Dr. Dubrow wouldn't be able to remove the hydrogel, which is the foreign substance that was injected when she had her illegal butt shots, not once but twice. Um, that in the future, if it does cause health problems, she will have an excision regardless of what the scar looks like. And now all the guests go into the meet up in the living room, and Brielle is stunned to see Aubrey. Aubrey dyed her hair red, and she cut it. And so our resident redhead, our Irishman, um, Alan was like chicken. He says that a lot. That's just an expression that he uses. He's the redhead. Aubrey enjoys the feeling, and she enjoys feeling and complimenting Larissa and Kathy on their breast reduction. Larissa says she does regret getting her breasts done. Sebastian tells Jessica that she is glowing. Michelle walks in and everyone claps for her. And she's like, "Oh, why all the applause?" And Brielle's like, "You're great. You deserve the applause." And Michelle reveals that Sophia still has the tattoo of her ex's name that she got 6 months into the relationship, and she said that she will eventually get it removed. She was asking the guests for advice. Should she have it like laser off? She will get it removed. She said she'll never forget the moment with Michelle where she released the blanket, and she said that she being in this retreat has helped her to find her worth. And now we go to Kim's house. And no, this is actually before Kim's house. Kim talks about how her mom really put it in her head that perfection is important, and she passed that down to her daughter. And Michelle was basically saying, "I hope for the future you don't show your daughter about that perfection is what that matters, but that we show them that to be happy with who you are." Michelle said she wished she'd be happy with her natural A cup, just talking about her breast, and that she wish she loved herself. Now we are at Kim's new house. We see Billy, Brielle's fiance, and basically Billy said he's happy for her that now she what she learned in this experience is that less is more, and that she wants to advocate for people who for them to not get filler because she has been through it. This is Brielle, and she says she wants people to love their skin they're in. Brielle then tries on wedding dresses with her mom at her mom's house, and so Billy made obviously went away because he didn't want to see her in the dress. Kathy and Larissa exchanged old pictures of their boobs, and Kathy never knew her size, so when she came in to experiment, she said she got them done and the doctor blew them up. She found out that she was a size H, and Larissa found out she was an I, so we're like, which one is bigger? And if you do the letters A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, so technically Larissa's were bigger. Larissa says she wants to pursue being a flight attendant, and she did decide to give her boyfriend a second chance. Then we see Alan go to a bar called the Riot Late Bar in London to meet up with his friends so they could see his new transformation. And basically his friends Kelly, Patrick, Carlos, and Paul. Kelly complimented him on going back to being a ginger. She said that his cheeks are softer and his lips look better. Alan tell his bullies that they could go F themselves. I'm so proud of him. Jessica said in the future she will remove the BBL if it causes her health issues, regardless of a scar. Sebastian decided to keep the forehead scar instead of having the revision that he talked to Dr. Dubrow about. He said it's a battle wound and that he's learned to accept it. And Sebastian gets emotional on the couch with the other guests. He said that he feels more confident than ever. Then we see Sebastian talking to his boyfriend Dylan at his house in Palm Springs, California. He said now he has a natural tan, no more spray on tan. He doesn't want to look orange anymore. He said that he enjoys looking at himself in the mirror and that he is ready now to post content about his daily life. Aubrey says she feels good having the support of her castmates walking her through, Diddy's arrest and after that the trial. Larissa said she learned to love herself more and to stop seeking the approval of others. Kim said that she was grateful for this experience and that she also, learned to, love her, well, embrace basically her natural beauty. Kathy said she's grateful that she's able to stand up straight now after the breast reduction. And so we see Aubrey enjoying that. She said that she enjoys now taking ownership of who she is and how she looks. And she did allude to the fact that the trauma is the reason why, everyone in this room has basically made alterations to themselves and learn to love themselves. And Sophia said this helped her heal from the toxic relationship with her ex and toxic friends of the past. And so now we see what the cast are doing after. And before, Jessica talks about she's happier with her natural lips and that she does credit the retreat for helping her make better decisions. And she's more happy and confident in the skin that she's in. And we see Sophia took a solo trip to Paris to celebrate her reduced BBL. We see Alan and Kim being a helicopter parent While her daughter Brielle gets married for her marriage, Larissa decided to become a flight attendant, even though her relationship was grounded. And Michelle says she finds a man who is first class. Sebastian is back posting online. Jessica is putting her lips to good use in the studio. Kathy celebrates her 70th birthday, and Alan meets someone off the dating apps.